Okay, good morning children. Now we have completed about the reflex action. What do you mean by that and its types? Now next part we are going to discuss about the reflex arc. It is called ARC. Now how this reflex action will be shown by our body. First we will be touching the suppose one hot pan, and after that immediately we are taking our hand. But how we will be taking away our hand? The reflex action which is taken by the nerves and it is reaching to the brain, and from brain again the stimulus is coming back, so we are taking our hand. So this pathway that's why the pathway taken by the nerve impulse to finish the reflex action is called the reflex arc. Now let us understand how the body executes the reflex action when we touch a hot plate or pan. When we touch a hot pan, the stimulus is the heat, which is sensed by our receptor, called as heat receptors or thermoreceptors in our hand. This heat stimulus in turn triggers, and triggers means initiates impulse in sensory organ, so that when you are touching the hot pan, the sensory organ, that means the skin is the sense organ. Here the heat receptors are the receptors heat, and it will be taken by the sensory neuron. Sensory neuron too, it is reaching to the spinal cord. Efferent neuron, with the help of efferent neuron, it is reaching to the spinal cord. Spinal cord is having, from efferent neuron it will come to the efferent neuron, and in between is the relay. It is called relay neuron. Relay neuron, it will be relaying or passing the information, and from the spinal cord again it is coming back with the help of motor neuron, and the muscles will be triggered and will be taking the hand away. So this is the pathway of sense neurons to show the reflex action. That is called the reflex arc. So thermoreceptors are present in our head, mainly on the skin. This stimulus in turn triggers an impulse in sensory organ. Now second one, what is happening? Sensory neuron transmits or conveys the message to the spinal cord. That one I told. Sensory neuron is taking the stimulus to the neuron. Now next one, the spinal cord interprets the stimulus, identify the stimulus, and the impulse is passed on to the relay neurons, which in turn transmits it to the motor neuron. Motor neuron carry the command from spinal cord to our arm. Arm means how the hand will be taken away by muscular activity. The muscles will be, so muscles in our arm contracts and we withdraw our hand immediately from the pan. In this example, muscle is the effector organ which has responded to the heat. Now you will study in higher, that is the pathway of reflex action, which is called the reflex arc. It is book back 5 marks question. Now next one, second type of nervous, this is first nervous system, first type, it is called CNS, brain and spinal cord. That is the major part in our studying. Second part, it is called the second type of nervous system, it is called the peripheral nervous system. It is also called PNS. So peripheral nervous system is formed by the nerves arising from the brain and the spinal cord. Nerves of the brain and spinal cord together, it is called the peripheral nervous system. The nerves arising from the brain, they are called the cranial nerves, and nerves arising from the spinal cord, they are called the spinal nerves. Now cranial nerves, how many are there? There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are there in our brain. Some of the cranial nerves are sensory, as for example optic nerve, auditory nerve, all these. Optic nerve innervates present in the eye. Some of the motor nerves which helps in rotation of the eyeball. It also innervates the eye muscles. Present, innervates means present. Muscles of iris and tear gland. So you have to keep in your memory only how many cranial nerves are present. Write an example, an optic nerve. Spinal nerves, there are 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present. Each spinal nerve has a dorsal sensory root, we have told, and ventral motor root. So the direction of impulse in dorsal spinal root is towards the spinal cord, and ventral spinal root away from the spine, that is motor root it is called. So each and every spinal nerve is having two roots, sensory root and the motor root. Ventral spinal root away from the spinal cord. So it is having each spinal, underlying the each spinal nerve has a dorsal sensory root and the ventral motor root. Both the roots, mixed type. Now third type of nervous system, it is called the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system, or ANS, is also called the visceral, underlying the visceral nervous system, as it regulates the function of internal visceral organs. Internal organs, suppose the heartbeat, lung function, blood vessels function. So all the visceral organs function will be controlled by ANS, autonomic nervous system, with the help of two antagonistic components, sympathetic nerve and parasympathetic nerve. So what are the two types of nerves are present in ANS? The sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. They help the body to perform rapid and specific visceral activities in order to maintain the steady state in our body, in order to maintain our body in healthy condition. This ANS plays an important role with the help of two nerves. What are they? The sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. It controls the involuntary function. Involuntary function are not our control. Suppose heartbeat, it is going on automatically. It is not our control that contraction, relaxation will be taking place. So this ANS is controlling the functions of all visceral organs. So this is the end of this topic. Okay, thank you children.